Hi guys, it's Breach18 and we're here at the Dice Cup in Nottingham, and I am joined by the lovely Ben and Mark from Aircon.
Hello. Hi.
And they are here to talk to us all about Aircon.
Yeah.
So, go for it. Here's your time to shine.
Great. Well, we started Aircon, it's about a year ago now, just over a year ago, and it actually started in my house.
Right, okay.
That was our first one, and it was really just an opportunity to get some people together and play some games and do some other fun stuff. Like even in my house, we were watching like board game related films and like doing a game design competition and stuff.
Okay.
We had about 30 people in
your house?
Yeah.
Wow. That must be a pretty big house.
Yeah, well, so we've got a pretty big living room. We had 3 tables set up and lots of games going on. It was fun.
Okay.
And I suppose we wanted to just keep that atmosphere as we've grown as well. So we're about to do our 3rd event in October. So.
Right, and that's in Bradford?
It is, yeah.
Yep, and so when's that in the time in terms of in the year? So is that...
So that's going to be happening on the 21st and 22nd of October this year.
Okay, and how can people get to that? Do they have to buy tickets in advance? Or?
Yeah, it's probably best to buy tickets in advance. We sold out our last event in April, and it's looking like we'll probably sell out again. It's actually the weekend after Essen, so if people can't get to Essen, we're going to have a bunch of Essen releases there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
people can
really
come along
cool.
and we have a massive board game library, about 350 games probably. So.
Oh, wicked. Okay, and so what can people expect to find there? Is it going to be a very similar setup to the UK Game Expo, or is it going to be completely different? Is it more focusing on games,
It's
not
more,
so much
it's more,
retail?
yeah, it's a lot more focused on the open gaming.
Right. Okay.
We're going to have traders there, and we're going to have a few events going on, but we're really all about the open gaming.
Okay.
We just love kind of getting people together, and like, you know, when you sit around over a game with strangers, you can instantly make friends because you've got something in common
definitely.
there. So that's the kind of feel we're trying to keep. And as we
Awesome.
grow.
And how much does that cost?
So it's $8.50 for a day, or you can get both days for £15.
Okay, excellent. Right, so talking about cons then, obviously we've just had Gen Con.
Sure.
And although this is Café Chat, the segment, we tend to focus on Amerithrash games.
Yeah.
So have you seen anything Amerithrash themed that's come out of Gen Con that has sort of taken your eye?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Seafall counts. I mean, we're super excited for that. It's maybe not too much.
I mean, Seafall's like a legacy game, I've heard, and it's got this huge prologue.
Yeah.
Because obviously no one, unlike Pandemic, not many people will know how to play it. So there's this whole prologue game, but I think it lasts like 2 hours or something crazy like that before you can actually get into it.
Yeah.
But it does look fantastic. So definitely.
I'm trying to think what else came out. Mystic Vale. I don't know if that counts as Amerithrash really. Is
I think I would describe that as a very pasted-on theme.
Yeah, definitely.
But to be fair, it's one of the games that caught my eye, and subsequently I've actually purchased it. I've yet to play it, but I have purchased it.
I've played it a couple of times.
It's definitely a novelty thing, I think.
Yeah. I think it needs an expansion pretty quickly.
Yeah? So what would you like to see in the expansion?
Just more stuff, really.
More
That's
stuff.
the, most deck builders, there's just like a ton of stuff to pick
Stuff.
from, but this is quite limited, I think, in the base game. The Flick 'em Up Dead of Winter. That looks epic.
That does look really,
so
really
much fun.
good. Yeah.
We had a big game of Flick 'em Up back in April at the last Aircon actually, and it was pretty mega. And so just to get the Dead of Winter theme on,
Yeah,
was really fun.
John Gilmore, the creator, one of the co-creators of Dead of Winter, is a friend of mine, and he kept that pretty quiet. So I will be getting back on it, John, as to why he didn't tell me about that. That would have been a nice scoop.
Yeah.
So other than those games, then anything else?
The only other game that caught my eye was Cry Havoc. The kind of area
Yes.
control
Yeah,
game,
that's one.
really, really, really exciting.
It looks really good, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It looks
it
definitely
looks
bright. I think it's probably more of a hybrid.
Yeah.
But definitely, that's one that just the box art looks stunning.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think you're pretty similar to me as to what things that I found really exciting about Gen Con.
And I think one of the surprises was Clank. I think that sounds pretty cool. So that's like a deck builder thing with this kind of weird clank mechanism in it.
It sounds
really
familiar,
neat.
but I haven't actually seen
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So
It's
I'll
like I
have
think
to
it was
see
one
if
of
I
the
can put some pictures
surprise hits of Gen Con.
Oh, right, okay, that'll be one. See if I can get some pictures and put them up on the video. Well, thank you guys for joining me.
Cheers.
It's been great
Very
talking
welcome.
to you, and thank you for making the journey up from Bradford, because obviously it's not not just next door, it's quite a haul. So I do appreciate that, and look forward to seeing you both at Aircon.
Yep.
Because I will be going.
Great.
So and you don't have to pay me £500, but we won't talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. Thank you, and thank you guys for watching, and enjoy the rest of your lunch.
Cheers.